guys, it's Quita. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you click the subscribe button below. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So as you can see, we got Zell. Y'all seen in a previous video. And as y'all can see by the title, we're going to be doing an updated video, life update slash, I guess, like relocating slash.
It's been a long time, bro.
Update on moving to Dallas.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Like 3 years damn near last time we picked up this camera.
It's going on 3 years.
Did that. But you was recording some things, you just haven't uploaded.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of drafts that she can't upload and get it going, but it's like it's so old now that we're gonna do everything.
Yeah, I have a lot of content that I have recorded. I just haven't posted it. It's been a lot that has changed since the last time we talked to y'all. Like a lot. And it was videos that I was gonna put out regarding like my career change. I guess I might as well throw it out there now. I am a locator here in Dallas, Texas, a real estate agent. Eventually I'm gonna be transitioning over to residential realtor. Well, right now I'm just a real estate agent, but eventually I'm going to be transferring over to residential, so I'll be able to help y'all find y'all forever home, or help y'all sell y'all home if y'all live here or whatever. But that's a story for another video. Today we are going to stick to the topic at hand.
For sure.
Moving to Dallas.
Update.
Yeah. So we have a whole list of things that we wanted to talk about, to give y'all an update on, and just go from there. I guess we could start off by just giving a small life update, I guess.
Yeah. So update is remember, I think the last time I was doing this, I was telling y'all like tune into my podcast. I had a podcast going on. That kind of had an abrupt stop. I plan to get back at it, but I hate to be the person to keep telling people. People ask me about it all the time and be like, hey, when you get back to the podcast, and I'll be like, oh, soon. I'm not doing that no more. I really don't got a date right now. I'm actually working on something different now, a new career path, like a new career move. I'm going to get my license to be a licensed insurance adjuster.
Property adjuster.
So I'm going to go do that. In the meantime, I do plan to get back to podcasting. I'm not going to say that I'm going to automatically eliminate it because I work too damn hard on it. So I'm not going to automatically eliminate it, but eventually I will be back in the algorithm of doing my podcast, dropping new episodes, stuff like that. I got people that I can definitely put on my podcast now. It's just that right now it's a timing thing with me. Y'all understand, bro. Like, it's a timing thing with me, but other than that, bro, like, a lot of shit that transpired in 3 years.
Yeah, we have moved, as y'all see from our background.
Bro, a lot of shit that transpired in 3 years, bro.
We have moved, we've traveled. Like, we actually traveled a lot since the last time we talked to y'all, but we never put out the footage. We've been to Mexico multiple times.
I've been to the Army.
Bye. We've been back home a few times.
Yeah.
Like, we've been to Disney World. Like, we've literally just been... We've been trying to just like live in a moment, so that's the reason why we haven't posted any videos. I think the last video I uploaded was when we went to Louisiana, and even that video was very delayed, so it wasn't in real time.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, so we've been moving and grooving a little bit, but we just wanted to come to y'all and talk to y'all because there's a lot of comments from our previous video. And we appreciate you guys for engaging with us on those videos and, asking, for our input on what you guys should do, or just basically just engaging and telling your experience as well. We definitely appreciate that.
For sure.
And also we want y'all to engage with this video as well. If you guys moved here, let us know your experiences. If you're planning on moving here, let us know your experiences. And also, especially people that are planning to move here and you don't have anywhere to stay, definitely reach out to me because I can definitely help you find your new home if you relocate into Dallas, or if you live in Dallas currently and you're looking for a new place, I'm your girl.
For sure.
So I guess that was like the little life update. Like he said, it's been 3 years, almost 3 years since we've been living here.
How you feel about 3 years you living here? Like,
I love it.
What do you like about it, and like what don't you like about it so far? Given that you've been here for 3 years, like, give me two top things you like, two top things you dislike.
Right. So I absolutely don't regret my decision to move here. I love it here, of course. I tell my family this all the time that I love it here. So I'm gonna go with the cons first. So the cons, I would say maybe like the distance to get everywhere is a big con to me, and I feel like it impacts your work situation as well. So I feel like it's easier to work remote here than it is to work at an actual location, because the distance to get everywhere is very far. You gotta pay for tolls, you gotta pay for gas.
Heavy on the tolls.
It's very expensive. So I would say that that's one of the biggest cons to me. It's a lot of jobs here, but it's like, okay, do I really want to take a job that's like on site? So that's one thing. Another thing I would say would probably be the tolls. I really hate the tolls.
So you really only got one complaint about living here. That's it. Basically.
I would say the tolls, and I would say I honestly don't have too many cons of living here.
Right now, being around.
Probably the pricing. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Being around.
Yeah, that's a con. Being away from family, not having family here like that. Like I have a few family members, but I don't have like my immediate family. That's probably my number one. Not having family here. The pros would be it's always something to do here. It does not matter what day of the week it is. It does not matter what time of the year it is. There's literally always something to do every day here. There's festivals all the time. There's the state fair that's about a whole month long. There is bars, clubs, lounges, restaurants. Like there's always something to do. Arcades everywhere you can think of. And then I love that, because back at home we don't have that. We don't have a lot to do there, and people don't know how to act, so they tend to close things down and tend to like cancel events back at home. But here is so much stuff to do that it's rare that they will close something down. Not to mention they are currently building the Universal Studios in Frisco. So if anybody looking to move here, you have that to look forward to if you have kids. And also they're building a resort about 15-20 minutes away from us in Rowlett. So like they're building things all the time for people to do. So I absolutely love that. And then the other thing is, it's always gonna be the weather for me.
The weather, yeah.
It's always gonna be the weather.
For me, that's like the top. I think that's like the top thing for me, what I like about this place. No, the top thing I like about the place is the weather. The weather is like, I mean, like I'm big on like sunshine, blue sky. I'm big on that type of stuff, because I mean, like I feel like that stuff plays a part of your mental, bro. Like if you wake up in the morning and you're already down and out, and you look outside and it's cloudy, it's raining, it's dark. You know what I mean? Not throw shade on my city, but majority of the time it's like that in Milwaukee. But I mean, like out here, you go outside, bro, it's sunny. I mean, I don't know. I'm just a weather person, bro. Like I just like the aesthetic of things when it comes to like the weather. Like, you know, when it's a bright outside and blue skies and stuff like that, you automatically programmed to feel like, damn, it's gonna be a good ass day.
Right.
So I mean, like the weather is like my top pro. My second pro is kind of hand in hand, because my second pro is like it's always something to do, bro. It's always a random event. Just like last week, we just went to a random ass event. Like we went to like a event that hosted like
entrepreneurs. Oh, we were gonna talk about that too. We're gonna get to
We're gonna get to that, but it's like small businesses and stuff like that, bro. So I mean, and not even that, the pro is like if you like an entrepreneur. For myself, I came down here like with an entrepreneur mindset, as far as like I wanted to, you know, expand my podcast. And not even that, I had a beard situation going on, as far as like I had beard oil and beard wash. I was like in a beard business. That's kind of on the halt too, but that's coming back too. I don't have a time, bro. Like if you understand my life right now, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But that's just that. The cons I don't like about it. The number one con I don't like about it, bro, for sure, is like to get places is far, but the catch to it is the tolls, bro.
Yeah.
If you want to get somewhere fast, you gotta catch the toll road. That shit costs. And the crazy thing about the toll roads down here, and I'm pretty sure it's like everywhere. I never been, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like in every other state if you got tolls and stuff like that. If you got a certain amount of tolls or whatever, bro, you can't even register your fucking car, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like,
or even when you buy a car, you have
to
have
have a toll pass. And you have to,
well, you don't have to have a toll pass, but it's recommended that you get one,
Yeah.
especially if you're gonna be driving back and forth. But,
Yeah.
but like when you get your remember when you got your car, you had to have insurance off bat.
insurance, yep.
So those of you that are driving around with no insurance, it will not slide here.
Nah. But I think that's damn near everywhere. I think you gotta have insurance to drive across the lot.
I mean, no, you have to have a car to drive off the lot, but not at the DMV though.
Mm-hmm.
The DMV don't verify that.
At the DMV here, it verifies you got insurance. If you ain't got insurance, your car won't be get registered. Bro.
Right.
But another kind of something that we're gonna get into, which is like the inflation aspect.
Yes.
That's another kind I don't like about it. Like the inflate, like if people follow Dallas or anything like that, like you can see that we number one in inflation right now. Mm-hmm. And I think it has a lot to do with like we very populated down here in Texas, mm-hmm. So it's like I think it has a lot to do with that. But at the same time, that's like one of my biggest cons of inflation because y'all know what inflation is. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys got the same problems in your hometowns.
Right.
I'm not saying that this is just a Texas thing. This is everywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's inflationary. We just happen to be number one. Shit.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a con for me.
Yeah.
But the good gonna always outweigh the bad for me because I mean like when you experience the bad stuff, there's always a workaround. You can work around it, bro. You can find a way to, you know what I mean, balance everything out. But I'm just putting that out there for people that haven't moved here or relocated here yet. I'm just putting it out there like, you know, do your research when it comes to locating.
Absolutely. And before we get into the topics at hand, let's take a shot break.
She goes actually. Okay,
I got my shot.
I got mine right here.
Oh yeah, you do have a shot in there. We're gonna take a shot today.
I'll take a real shot with you.
Let's go.
I'll take one with you. This is not sponsored.
Oh my god.
At all. If y'all haven't had this tequila yet, real shit, but if y'all haven't had this tequila yet, they not gonna flag you for this shit, is it? If y'all haven't had this tequila yet, bro, this shit. This is good tequila. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know that too. I know y'all all on that Don Julio shit. Like y'all all on that Don Julio and stuff like that. Active Julio, Don Julio, make my cat wet, all this other weird shit.
You didn't have to say that.
All this other weird shit. But come on.
All right, we're gonna take a shot, y'all, before we get into the topic.
And don't talk about my shot, because I poured it over. I've been drinking. Haven't I?
Yes.
I've been drinking like a motherfucker. That's why.
All right, let's get into it.
Relocating.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about what we think about relocating to a whole nother state or relocating to Dallas in general. Well, relocating in general and relocating to Dallas. We're gonna tell you what we think about it because we have two different. Well, his changed. His changed.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's did change because before it was different. It was different. Like
yeah, perspective.
You had a different perspective.
You want to go first, or you want me to go?
I can go first.
Yeah.
The best advice I can give you, bro, is have your ducks in a row. As you know that we are in inflation. It's a global crisis, bro. We are in inflation or whatever. So that packing up your car and just going off on a whim, that shit dies, bro. It's 2024. Don't pack your car up and come your ass down here in Texas with $2,000. I think you're gonna make it. $2,000.
If you don't have, that's if you don't have a car. If you don't have, I mean, not a car. If you don't have a job lined up.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Yeah.
If you don't have a job lined up, don't do it. Don't do it. If you don't have a job or some money saved up or whatever, don't do it. But my whole thing is the only thing I'm telling you to do, not to do, is to pack all your stuff up in a car. Cause I done seen it. I ain't gonna. You know, we done witnessed somebody's story, didn't we? So I mean, like, we done witnessed somebody's story. So like, and it didn't go well. And not even that, I'm just putting a perspective out there. It ain't gonna go well because inflation, bro. Like, y'all should know that. But I think that y'all smart enough to know that's a no-go at this point. Like, packing your car up, not having a job, not having a place to stay, just coming down here with $2,000 in a dream. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to trump anybody's dreams or make you feel like it's impossible for you to do it. Because whatever you put your mind to, you can do it, bro.
Right.
But it's like, I'm just, for somebody that been down here for 3 years, I'm just trying to look out for you. Just to get you to understand that, bro. Like, no, that's not the way to do it at this point. You know what I mean? That's not the way to do it. Get you a job lined up. Have you a car, because down here, it's like you gotta have some wheels down here, bro. Like, you can Uber, because I know it's people down here that Uber and stuff like that, but it's pretty expensive. By the time you add up all your Ubers or whatever, you done paid a monthly car note.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, you can Uber, bro, but it's pretty expensive. But like, for the most part, just have you a job, have you a little, even if you don't have a lot of money, have you enough money to put down so you can get in your house.
Right.
So you get in your apartment, not hotel. So you get in your apartment. So you got to prove for your apartment, have the money to pay to get in your apartment, have you a job lined up, and after you done did all that, you got a job lined up and you paid whatever money and it left you broke after that. That's cool, bro, because you got somewhere to lay your head at for the next 30 to 31 days, and plus you got income coming in because you got a job lined up.
Right. Facts.
So don't be the fool, bro, and just pack your car up and come down here with like $2,000 and just feel like, because I mean, like I said before, I'm gonna say it again, we are #1 in inflation. So, but for the most part, the positive aspect about it, I can almost guarantee you that you will get a better view of life if you move down here.
Facts.
Especially if you live up north, bro. If you live up north, you're gonna get a better view of life. I mean, for starters, the weather is already trumping. It's already trumping things. But on top of that, down here, like she said, we're gonna get into that a little later. This is if you're an entrepreneur, bro, this is where you need to be.
Facts. So how I think about it is, like, I believe, like, if you strongly believe like you're not happy where you're at, I definitely believe in taking that leap of faith and leaving. That's what I mean, like, our perceptions are different. So, like, on one hand, I absolutely agree with him. And then on the other hand, it's like, okay, if you are a true believer of God and you believe that that's what God is leading you to do, I believe you should take that leap of faith, and God's not gonna let you fail. Like, if you talk to God and that's what God told you to do, God is not gonna lead you the wrong way. He's not gonna let you fail, and he's gonna make a way at all times. But I absolutely do agree that, given we've been here for almost 3 years, and the price has changed since we both moved here. Like, rent, it's done went up about $300, $400, $500 since we've moved here. Like, specifically in the area that we lived in, like, our rent was like $400 or $500 cheaper than, and we're living in the same area. So we're living in the same area that we lived in when we first moved here, but the pricing has changed, right, because they have started building a lot more in our area. So, like, but even with that, like, inflation right now. So the prices, regardless, everything was gonna go up anyway.
Right.
So, like, if this was a couple years ago, like when we first moved here, it would be easier to just say, like, okay, just get up and go. Like, just go. Excuse me. But now with the way the price has gone up on everything, is more so like you really have to, like, properly plan to relocate, and not even just to Dallas, to anywhere. But since we're in Dallas, we're gonna specifically talk about Dallas.
Right.
So I feel like he said, if you're gonna move here, at least have a job lined up. Have a car and have a job lined up, and just have enough money to be able to move it to your place. Already have your job, be approved for an apartment or a house or wherever you're gonna move to. Already have that set up before you get here. Do not come here and don't have anything lined up, because you're gonna be paying hella money to stay in hotels and Airbnbs and all that, and that's not cheap either. So we both recommend, you know, at least having an apartment, a house, or something lined up, or even somebody to stay with that you know here before you move here.
That shit even tricky.
Huh?
That shit is even tricky though.
Yeah.
Because people be weird.
Yeah.
People be weird. Like, they had you come down here, and they had you come down here and say they got somewhere for you to stay, or you can go stay with them or something like that, and you come down here, you stay like a week, them motherfuckers ready for you to go. Like, that's not you know what I'm saying? That's weird as a dish to me. That's weird, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, if you gonna help me or you gonna be there for me, I'm expecting that. So, what my girl was saying, basically, to double back on it, is what's more valuable than, honestly, real shit to me, what's more valuable than the money and just packing your stuff and coming down here or whatever.
Having somewhere to stay.
It's having somewhere, not only having somewhere to stay, but having you a good support system, bro.
Yeah.
Support system go a long way because it's like, especially if you coming down here, you transition to something new. Let's say you from North Carolina, bro, and you decide to move to Las Vegas or something, and it's like you're gonna, as good as it sounds, you look on Instagram, you look on TikTok, you look on Twitter, you see people go there and they be like, oh, I made it, I came here and I made it, whatever, but you really don't know the true story. But we only get highlights of people's story, you know what I'm saying? Like some people, man, they be having that support, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like support go a long way, like with anything in life, bro, but most importantly, with relocating, bro, support go a long way, you know what I mean? Like for real. So like big shout out to my girl family. They definitely, they there for her, you know what I'm saying? And I love that because
I definitely have a really big support system.
Yeah, I got family down here, but she ain't got no family down here. Yeah, it was her damn idea to move here. But she ain't got no family down here. It was her, she ain't got no family down here. But it's like, big shout out to Paula, Keith and them. Like they look out for Quita. So
yeah.
I mean, like I have nothing bad to say about her support system. They A1.
Shout out to my family.
They my support system too, damn near. So it's like, you know, shout out to them.
Yeah, so like that's a big part of relocating as well. But like definitely make sure you take care of yourself first before you move here.
Yeah.
And just have your ducks in a row. Like the way the cost of living is right now, have your ducks in a row. And like I said before, I'm gonna keep saying it through this video. If you want to move here, I could definitely help you find you a place, get you some deals, all that. So.
And don't let this video or any other video out there scare you from. If this is what you really want to do,
exactly.
do that shit. Like,
because we picked up and left, so like
it.
we're not telling y'all that it's not possible. Like we're telling you, like
I want you to learn from my mistakes.
Yeah, but not only that, like if God is leading you to do something, or if it's just not even, you know, you just talking to God, if that's something you really want to do, you can definitely make it happen. Just be smart about it and properly plan for it, so you don't, you know, get here and then you lost, like, damn, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Like, no, it's gonna be like that for sure.
Yeah.
So like we just telling you like what we learned or whatever, or like even just experiencing other people, like seeing other people experiences and stuff, like what we noticed, like what they went through and stuff like that. So like it's definitely not gonna be a walk in the park, but you could definitely do this.
Absolutely.
Just like we did it, you can definitely do it.
And check out Threads too. You get on Threads, bro. Like, there's a lot of people on there in Dallas.
Yes.
They want to. That's
Very
a con too.
supportive.
They might think about that. Another con about down here is like, if you're not from here, it's like, you know, you really won't be having much people to hang out with. You're not from here, so it's like. But now, I feel like we cracked the code.
Yeah, Threads. I don't know if y'all on Threads yet.
We cracked the code on that.
It's a lot of people on there that are trying to network. Like
a lot of events on there for people that want to go. Like we went to a soft opening.
Yeah, we went to an influencer event at Canvas. Shout out to Canvas. Oh my God.
Y'all gotta check that out. If y'all ever come to Dallas.
One of the best lounges, sports bars here in Deep Ellum. Oh my gosh, shout out to them. They took care of us and everything. So I wish we would have recorded that, but it's on our TikTok. Yeah. But yeah, Threads, it's a lot of people on there that engage with you in Dallas, people that move to Dallas from other states and everything, and everybody is willing to like give you information on things to do. Like a lot of people have been providing me with information on upcoming influencer events and just a lot of stuff coming up. So like we definitely gonna tap into that because we definitely want to get out more. We definitely want to meet more people. You know, find some new friends out here and stuff like that. So we definitely plan to tap into that and, you know, just really experiencing Dallas more. Because we haven't even hit the tip of the iceberg. Like,
it's so much.
It's so much to do here.
Not even that. It's so much to, like, we just trying to squeeze as much as we could in this video. Bro,
yes.
A lot happened in 3 years. I'm talking, man, bro. I done went to fucking Mexico 3 times, bro. I went to Mexico. Oh, I went to Disney World. I don't want to get carried away, bro. But I'm a little excited. My 3 years was cool.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then, like he talked about with inflation, we said we were going to talk about that. Yeah. The price of everything has gone up, like literally. Like even when we go grocery shopping, like it takes a lot of money for us to get a lot of food. Like when we go to the store and we shop, like when we usually set a budget for how much we're gonna spend on food, and that barely get us through 2 weeks.
13 items for 100, bro.
Yeah.
They know it's a global thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so like we were that's why we're gonna just only touch on that for a little bit. I don't got the percentage of the inflation percentage it is down here, but just know we number one. If you really want to look into like the percentages and stuff like that, well, you know, she follows the election more than I do. Like she follows all that stuff more than I do. Like it was said that they probably will be putting a cap on rent and stuff soon. Yeah, they're supposed to be putting a cap on rent. So like landlords can't increase your rent. They can't increase your rent more than a certain amount, basically. Yeah, that's where the cap comes in at. So the next thing I guess we could talk about is, since you brought up entrepreneurship, I guess we should talk about that. I feel like if you are an entrepreneur, you're trying to really expand your entrepreneurship and really put yourself out there, I don't know about other states and other cities, but I do feel like Dallas is the place to be. It is on fire right now. The event that we went to that he spoke about, that we went to last week, literally there were so many entrepreneurs there selling their products. Like it was such a cool event. Everybody just had their stuff out there. People were literally buying and everything, and all you needed to do was just purchase a table. So, and that it's more where that came from. There's so many events going on here. There's Black on the Block. They have that here often. The event that we went to was called, what is it,
Market Fair or something like that.
No, I forgot what it's called, but it was at Grandscape in the Colony. They also have a lot of other networking events here. And just like we talked about on Threads, we have there's a lot of people here that are trying to meet up, and everybody just trying to collaborate and, you know, pick off each other ideas for everybody to just make it and basically just network and just learn what the next person has to offer, so, you know, everybody can help each other. So there's a lot of opportunity for entrepreneurship. Shoot, even my brother, Keith, he has his clothing line or whatever, and you know, even with him coming here, you know, and he don't even advertise his stuff. You're just walking around with his clothing line. People see his stuff and their eyes like big, like, oh my God, what is that? How can I find you? How can I buy this? Even in the malls, you know, people are willing to work with him to get his stuff into
their stores.
Their stores. Yep. So like there's a lot of opportunity for entrepreneurship here, and everybody literally just trying to work together to make it here. So that's one of the things that I love here.
For sure. Another thing with entrepreneurs or whatever, it's a lot of people that's willing to network with you. Like I said before earlier, we talked about Threads. Threads is an awesome it's a great platform, bro. And the crazy thing about it is like it knows for some odd reason it knows what city you in. I don't know if it tracks your location or what, but like my whole algorithm is about Dallas, and through the whole thread, through the whole like algorithm, you hear people talking about they want to meet up, they want to network.
The place, the top spots to go to.
What's going on tonight? It's like, I don't know, bro. Like I'm from the north, bro. I'm from Milwaukee, so it's like I'm not used to people being so friendly or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not used to people being so inviting. So it's like these people down here, bro, they very inviting. Their intentions be pure, bro. Like I done ran into people that had some good intentions. Like they really wanted to fuck with me. So as far as like entrepreneurship, bro, I really feel like you could thrive down here.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But of course you gotta have the time and the patience for it, because, you know, with entrepreneurship, if you are an entrepreneur, you plan on moving to Dallas, you know it takes patience, you know it takes time, whatever the case may be. So, I mean,
and be willing to put yourself out there.
Yeah, willing to get out there and put yourself out there or whatever. I can almost 100% say if you somebody that's watching this video, you plan on relocating to Dallas or whatever, that's already telling me that you open to new opportunities anyway.
Absolutely.
So that means you're already open to meet new people or inviting people into your, you know, to your circle, so you can expand or you can develop those relationships and network. Networking is very important, bro. Especially when you're in a big city. We in a big city, so
yeah.
You know, everybody got something going on. So it's like, if you're an entrepreneur, bro, like, and not even just that, like, I'm only talking for Dallas since I live here. It may be the same in New York, it may be the same in Las Vegas, it may be the same, whatever the case may be, but you're hearing it from me. Like, I live here, so like, for sure, bro. If you're an entrepreneur or whatever, like, and you already plan on moving down here, or you got a plan to move down here, I can almost guarantee you, bro, like, as an entrepreneur, you're gonna thrive.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. And then I guess now we can talk about like the weather. We're just gonna touch on this a little bit. Like, I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions about the weather as a whole in Texas. Like, people think that the whole Texas flood or, experience
no.
like, those natural disasters.
It do flood in Dallas though.
That's only when it rains,
Yeah.
and I think it's because of how the highway
They
is
ain't got
set up.
much
It's
gutter.
like that
Yeah,
dip.
they ain't got much gutter. Gutters on the expressway.
But for the most part, we do not experience bad weather here. For the most part, it's sunny and hot all the time. Our winters maybe a month.
We didn't even have one last winter.
I'm gonna call it a winter,
That's the crazy
but
part.
it probably only snows maybe 1 to 2 times on a bad year, maybe 5 times a year.
It's funny because
5 days.
this
or
past
something.
winter, it didn't snow at all.
Yeah, we didn't get any snow. So like we don't really get winters like that. It's mostly summer all the time and spring. And then
Love it.
we rarely experience any bad weather up until this year, where there was a tornado in the area and it knocked out everybody's power. But our power was up, I think, within 3 days or something like that. We just went and stayed at a hotel or whatever. And if you do have renter's insurance, which is required everywhere here, make sure you keep your renter's insurance, because they will cover for you to stay at a hotel, Airbnb, anything of that nature. So you gotta have it anyway, so just make sure that you have that. But yeah, the weather is not bad here at all. It's just, we might get tornadoes here and there, but I don't think it's as bad as like other areas. Houston and all that side of Texas is worse. Like
Right.
Galveston, Houston, it's another area. I forgot what it was, but that side of Texas is where the bad weather is, where they get the end of like the hurricanes and stuff like that.
Where the golf at?
Yeah, so we don't really get bad weather in Dallas like that.
We North Texas.
Yeah.
Dallas is north of Texas.
And when he said that it like the inner city Dallas floods a little bit, it's like the highway floods. I don't know if it's because it's a dip in the highway and like a hill, and it's not enough. What is it called?
You talking about like drain sewers?
Yeah, it's not enough sewers for it to drain fast enough, I guess. But other than that, we don't have bad weather here.
Not at all. Before we go into our next topic, I just want to answer a question for somebody. Somebody asked this 10 months ago. I keep applying for jobs, but no luck. I guess it's because I don't have a Dallas address yet. How should I get a job if I haven't moved there yet? Sister Lock Journey 7269 commented on that 10 months ago. Sorry for being late, but as you know, when it comes to jobs right now, everywhere is kind of like, if you on TikTok, you'll understand that like a lot of people been on there. They said they done filled out 20 applications, 30 applications. The job market is pretty scarce everywhere. So
Yes,
don't
even back
let
at home.
if you're not getting no answer here or whatever the case may be. The advice I can give you is just, if this is where you really want to be, if this is where you really want to come, I would tell you not to give up. Keep applying.
Yes.
Keep applying. Keep putting your application out. Keep putting your resume out. Just keep doing it. Don't stop doing it.
Somebody's gonna contact you.
Somebody's gonna contact you. Like the issue you having right now is a countrywide issue.
Yeah.
It's countrywide. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got people back in my hometown that's searching for a job, and they've been searching for a job for months.
Yeah.
So I got people. It's people everywhere that's been searching for jobs for a while. Don't get me wrong. There may be jobs that's hiring, but the jobs that you're probably looking into, they probably not paying the type of money you probably want.
That's the
what
problem.
it could be.
Yeah.
A lot of jobs trying to pay you $13, $14 and shit like that, and it's just like, bro, how you gonna pay $13, $14 and my rent damn near $1,900?
Right.
That don't even make sense, bro. So I would just tell you, Sister Lock, just to keep applying. If this is where you really want to be, if this is where you really want to go, you gotta understand that it's not gonna come easy. If this is what you really want, nothing you really want comes easy.
Right.
So it's like, if this is what you really want, I would just tell you, the advice I can give you is just keep applying. Keep throwing your resume out there. Keep applying for jobs. Trust me, bro. Like, somebody gonna call you. It may not happen when you're ready for it to happen, but it's gonna happen.
Yep. For sure. I agree. Any other questions on there you wanted to ask me?
A lot of it was like a year ago.
Yeah,
a lot of them like a year ago. She said, "What city do you stay in?" I stay in Saxe, Texas at the moment.
It's by Garland.
Yeah, it's by Garland. We stayed in Saxe, we stayed in Frisco, we stayed in Plano. We're gonna get into that with the next round of questions.
What? I'm sorry, y'all.
I don't know what they talking about. Okay, is $26 an hour considered a good paying job to live in the Dallas area? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
$26 an hour. That was from Camille Yvette 9269. That was a year ago. I'm sorry. Like I said, we haven't been on here in a while. Yes, $26. If you have, maybe you have moved here by now. You know, it's been a year ago. So, yes, $26 is definitely
yes.
a good amount. I'm gonna ask you two more.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you move, no, they're not paying 26. I almost got up to 26. I was gonna say a previous job. I no longer work there. I was gonna say a previous job was paying around that amount, but starting off that, no, they're not. But they did start off paying well.
All eyes on me _IG. I'm definitely planning on just packing my bags and relocate. I'm probably going to stay in a hotel while I look for apartments. That was a year ago. Hey, if you
I don't know where you at now. I don't know where you are now, and I'm so sorry we're so delayed, but I do not recommend that. You will spend a lot more money staying in a hotel than just maybe making a trip here to Dallas, doing some tours for an apartment, applying, or even just finding a locator like myself to do the work for you and apply, get approved, and then come here. I recommend doing it that way instead of just getting up and going and just coming here, because it's so many apartments here and you definitely don't want to stay at the wrong apartment.
For sure.
Now, I remember reading a question, or no, somebody said something. I was looking at my video the other day and somebody said something about like there's a lot of roaches here. I don't know where y'all got that from, but Houston is the place that has all the roaches.
You got the roaches.
Yeah.
You can find some roaches in inner city Dallas.
Yeah,
but that's a place. If you're gonna relocate here, don't relocate to inner city Dallas, bro. Like,
right, but not only that, there's some properties in inner city Dallas that are more luxury.
Yeah.
Like the high rises.
Yeah.
You won't see any roaches there. They have brand new properties in inner city Dallas that don't have roaches. You can literally look at an apartment until they have roaches.
When they got them brick houses, bro. Fuck no.
That, but not
and look
only
at the
that,
year. When you apply for an apartment, whatever, if the year's not listed, ask them about the year, like what year it was born. If you moving some shit that was built in 2000, bro, you're gonna have roaches.
But not only
like the year 2000.
Like, I just recommend anybody that move here. You're gonna move here. You might as well move to a brand new property.
Yeah.
All the brand new properties are always offering specials all the time.
If not brand new, 4 years old is the oldest I can give you.
Yeah.
So something built in 2020 is probably like the oldest I'll go.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But I definitely recommend, like, before you move here, look for a locator, because a locator will do all the work for you. Like, for me, I've already toured properties, or I've looked at multiple properties already, so I know which properties, may have like a bad rep. I've even worked at a property as a leasing agent before. So like, trust me when I say, like, us locators, we will be able to tell you like which properties we recommend or not. It is not always about the money. Like, it's more so of us trying to satisfy you to make sure that you stay somewhere that we know you're gonna love.
That you're comfortable at.
You're gonna be staying there for a year plus. So we want to make sure that you're comfortable wherever you decide to sign a lease at. So make sure you get a locator before you move. Do not try to do it on your own, because I promise you it's gonna be harder. And you don't want to choose the wrong property and end up in a lease and you can't break it, of course. So I guess that's why we could talk about the different areas now, since we were talking about that. Oh, Lord have mercy. Like you said.
Take the wheel, bro.
Like he said.
Bro, listen.
For some reason, inner city Dallas is more expensive than everywhere.
It is. The crazy part about inner city that I think the only reason why it's more expensive than everywhere because it's so close to, it's more accessible to everything.
Yeah.
You know, you're more close to downtown. Like, you know, if you've been to Dallas before, downtown is the spot you want to go to.
Yeah.
It's close to downtown. It's close to uptown as well.
Yeah. So
it's like you right in the middle. You in Addison. You in the middle, bro. So like you in the perfect area. But it's just like the housing. If you was gonna move in the city of Dallas, bro, I would honestly recommend a high rise. I wouldn't recommend none of the apartment buildings around that place, bro, because the apartment buildings around that place, they going to consist of a lot of loitering of crackheads, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be a lot of, like, you got to think about it, bro. You in the inner city of Dallas. We are about like 30 minutes from Dallas. 30 minutes from downtown Dallas.
And we like in a little country area. It's like an up and coming area, which we love.
So I feel like if you want to come down here or you want something that's more like price like in a good price range, you won't be paying much, I would recommend Saxe, Wiley, Murphy, or Garland.
Yeah.
Aubrey too.
Aubrey is beautiful.
Aubrey too.
Yeah,
Aubrey,
area.
They got a good.
Plano is cool. It's a lot going on over there, but it is pretty busy.
Bro.
It's a little busy. Frisco is expensive too.
Expensive.
But a tip is that's where a lot of athletes live at.
Yeah.
Frisco.
Yeah. We stayed in Frisco. And we actually stayed in an apartment building with a Dallas Cowboy.
Right.
So it was definitely.
So if
I stayed in an apartment building with a Dallas Cowboy. Imagine what I was paying, bro. Like shit.
Yeah. So like.
Bro.
That's where athletes live at. It's more expensive over there. Not to mention, like I said before, they're building Universal Studios over there. So like, you know, the price is gonna go up for sure. But it's a beautiful area though. Very nice area.
You probably want to check into it too though, because a lot of places have actually going down in the prices.
Yep.
So I mean, now Frisco, they may go down with $20 damn. You know what I mean? That's about it. But I mean, Frisco, if you want to move in Frisco, bro, you just gotta be willing to pay. You gotta be looking about. If you want something nice, you're looking at about $2,000.
What I can say is that, like he said, the price of everything is going down now. Like as far as like the housing market, the price of rent is going down everywhere because of inflation. And also, just recently, they just announced that the interest rates for buying a home just decreased too. So if you're looking to buy a home, this will probably be the perfect time for you to do so. And honestly, to me, building a house from the ground up is probably so to me personally, I feel like it's better than just buying a regular house at the same price because I mean if you're gonna pay the same price, you might as well build your house from the ground up. But whatever. So I guess we could get into like when people say like it's not like when people try to compare like Houston and Dallas, I feel like it's totally different. Two different cultures. Totally different cultures.
She didn't get to experience Houston. I
don't like Houston.
Houston was, bro. The thing like this, Houston is if you want to go and you want to have a combination of ratchet and if you want to have a combination of ratchet and fancy, you want to go to Houston.
I don't get fancy.
And I'm not saying Houston is like a fancy place to stay. But I mean, like, Houston actually got some nice areas too. Like, not in the city of Houston, just like Dallas. And like, you don't have to go to Katy.
That's true.
Shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
Houston got some nice areas, bro.
Yeah.
If you're in Texas, Texas is just nice as a whole. You're gonna have some nice areas. It's a Republican state, bro. So it's like they keep their shit together. So I mean, like, you're gonna find some nice areas, whatever. But like, if you want like ratchet, you probably want to go with Houston. But if you want like entrepreneurship, if you want some you want to be around entrepreneurs, you want a mixture of it all. Cause I mean, there's some things down here that's a little ratchet too. But I mean, like Houston is. If you've been to Houston, you will understand. Houston is ratchet, bro. I mean, like, nigga, they got a day party for every day of the week.
And he mean like in a good way, ratchet.
Yeah, like ratchet in a good way. Like they got a day party every day of the week. Shit, they got something going on every day. It's just different down there. Like they got club. It's just surrounded by the club, bro. Like everything is like a party and aesthetic in Houston. And I mean, we done heard of people that live in Houston, so you know. And I've been to Houston a couple times, and you know what I mean. I party down there, but would Houston be somewhere I would like to stay? I wouldn't stay in Houston though.
So we were in and out of Houston because she
didn't get the real.
He had to go there to transfer over his license because that's another con.
Oh yeah, the DMVs be back
Jesus
the
Christ.
fuck up.
Come in here and you want to transfer over your license, you're gonna be waiting some months to get that transfer over. You better check the DMV website every single day before opening.
Yeah.
That's another
Because they open up. They open
yeah.
up. Like,
so we had to go all the way to Houston just for him to transfer over his license. And we were in and out. And to me, just driving through, I didn't like it. Mm-hmm. The air stank to me. The air stank to me. And I'm not trying to talk about Houston. Hey, people that Houston natives, I promise you, I'm not trying to come for y'all city. I promise you I'm not. All I'm saying is that when we were driving through, I didn't really care for it, and I don't like the smell of the air, but I'm one of those people that I don't like smell.
She a germaphobe, bro.
But it smelled like sewage everywhere we went. Even when we went into a restaurant, it smelled like sewage. And I understand because of the flooding and stuff like that, so it ain't, I'm not trying to come for Houston at all. Yeah. I'm just giving you my experience, but I did tell him that I am willing to go back to Houston to get a better experience than what I had because we were in and out. It ain't even just about partying because I don't really care to party no more. Like, I've done that in my 20s. So, like, at the age that I'm at now, which I'm not going to disclose, but at the age that I'm at now.
She every bit of it. You know what? I was talking because I'm old too, bro.
The age that I'm at now, that's not really a top priority to me. For me, I like to travel. So, like, I'm not really big on, I need to go to all the clubs, but I am willing to, though. I'm with the shits for sure. So like I told him, like I'm willing to go back to, really experience like the culture there. But for me, like you said, Dallas gives you everything. Like you have the clubs, you have the bars. If you just want to do on some chill stuff, like you have stuff to do that. You have fun stuff to do. Like they have the Grapevine Fest coming up. They have State Fair coming up. They have all these other festivals. They have margarita festivals almost every weekend. So like,
and they got something going on in Lava Cantina every Sunday.
Yeah, and we have, and
if
people
you want to check that out on a Sunday,
right? And people think that only Houston has Sunday Fun Day. I'm telling y'all, Dallas is really like making a comeback or whatever y'all want to call it.
Don't say a comeback.
I don't know what to call it. I don't know if before they used to have Sunday Fun Day or not. But all I know is that they got Sunday Fun Day everywhere. I can't even call it a comeback because I don't know.
Like, I'm not gonna take no L. Motherfucker didn't take no L, bro. So it's like,
okay, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna just say Dallas is up on the rise, like up and coming as far as like Sunday Fun Day. That's how I'm gonna say. Not a comeback.
I like that.
Because they have Paradise now. We have Paradise. We have Safari. We haven't Lava Cantina. We haven't checked out none of those.
You got Nowhere.
Yeah. We have some Sunday Fun Day places that definitely gets lit. Like
we haven't checked out Uptown. I think Uptown. Oh, boy place too. I forget his place. The real estate boy. He got the hookah on. The real estate guy. Lee Stacks. He got the little.
Oh, Mila Uptown. Oh, it's a beautiful. It's They get turned up there. So like
that's the one I kind of want to check out.
Yeah, we gotta check out Mila for sure. Yeah. But it's definitely places that you can check out here that we haven't done yet, but we definitely plan to. And the reason why we haven't done Sunday Fun Day is because of our schedules. Like our schedules are always conflicting, but we now have our schedule set up where we can't do Sunday Fun Day now.
And not even that. Sundays I like the Sabbath. I like to relax.
Chill.
And I really got to get my Sunday Fun Day out now because football finna start back up Sunday, and I'm really gonna be like restricted in everything, bro. So football finna come back in September, so like I got this month to actually get me a Sunday Fun Day.
We are not restricting Sundays just because of
football. Is it? So
he gonna have to skip a Sunday or something. But yeah, it's a lot to do here. So like when it comes to comparison between Dallas and Houston, I feel like it's more fun stuff to do outside of just going to the clubs, the bars and stuff like that. Like it's a variety of things to do, and with the entrepreneurship too, like it's just a mixture of everything. So that's another thing that I love. And like I said, it's way more things to do than people think. So don't think, just Houston automatically because you just want to party, because that shit is gonna wear out eventually. You're gonna get tired of partying, and now it's like you move to Houston to party and you don't want to do it no more, so you just did. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not saying don't move to Houston. I'm just saying choose where you want to move to wisely. Whether it's Dallas, Houston, Las Vegas.
Do your research.
Denver,
no matter
wherever.
where you go.
Yeah.
Do your research and remember not to pack your car up and just leave.
Right.
Don't do that unless like I said, unless you going to pack your car up and you go into a support system.
Right.
A legit support system, not somebody that wants your ass out their house in a week.
Right.
A legit support system.
And then I guess we can lean and we can go right into like the last thing we want to talk about, like our future plans on being in Dallas. So we definitely plan to stay here in Dallas.
Absolutely.
We are planning on buying a house, building a house some years from
marriage,
now.
family.
Of course.
Marriage and family.
So we.
I had a family first and then a marriage.
Bye.
That's what.
Go listen, y'all. We planning on doing all the things here. So like we definitely planning on like continuing to make this our home. And just really just succeeding here. We have some career goals that we're pivoting right now. Like there's a lot of stuff that we have going on and that we have goals on making those things happen. So like of course as those things come we will announce them. But like right now we can definitely confidently say that we plan on staying here in Dallas, don't plan on moving, and we plan on like building a family and everything here. So
we plan on getting back to our hobbies as far as she wants to get back to YouTube.
YouTube for sure.
Like I said, I'm gonna get back to my podcasting thing. I don't have an ETA on it, whatever it gets for me, but like trust me, like when they do, me and her have conversations about all types of stuff all the time. So I got a lot of work. I got a lot of work to talk about, bro. Like work was never topics was never a problem for me. So I mean like I got a lot to talk about, but like I said, it's just like it's all about just making time for right now, I think my 100% focus is on just trying to pass my test.
Yeah, and he got this,
my insurance test.
So give him a good look in the comments, and yeah. So let's take a final
shot.
Yeah, let's take a shot before we close out this video. And you said you could wait. We're gonna take a shot to close out this video, y'all.
We appreciate
Let's take
y'all.
a shot, and then we can.
My girl look good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, come on, let's go. You get off track so often. We're gonna take a shot first, y'all. All right, y'all, I hope y'all took a shot too. But I guess we can go ahead and close out this video. We definitely appreciate y'all for supporting us.
Tuning in, appreciate it.
Yeah, for supporting us, commenting on the videos. Make sure y'all engage with us with this video. Let us know what y'all think. Let us know if y'all
what y'all want us
agree.
to talk about too, like next.
Yeah.
Like, give us some topics. Like, I mean, like we don't want to just be restricted to making vlogs. Like, we want to actually be able to be, consistent with, people that's subscribed to her channel, or people that subscribe to my channel, whatever, or people that's, looking to follow her on Threads or follow me on Threads.
All our information will be in the description box for sure.
So I mean, like, and if you coming down here or whatever, and you coming to visit or whatever, you watching this video, bro, like you can either hit me or hit her on the social, bro. Like, we let her link. Like, we can link and we can actually give you all
show y'all a good time.
A face-to-face conversation and answer the question that you need to answer.
Yeah.
In person.
And just let us know what y'all think down below. If y'all agree, if y'all disagree, if y'all need any help with anything, if y'all have any questions, if y'all looking for a new place, just comment below, or email me. My email will be in the description box below. So we definitely appreciate y'all for supporting us, for watching this video. We are happy to be back, and it's more where this came from. Definitely will be putting out more content because I want to become back consistent with YouTube. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and close out this video because we actually have somewhere to go. But we squeezed this in for y'all. We squeezed this in for y'all. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and we will see y'all in the next video.